10 thriller movies with ending twists that are totally off the rails. A good plot twist isn't the only element of a thriller movie that makes the genre so iconic, but the most outlandish twist endings often are what audiences best remember. Plot twists require foreshadowing, and when a story incorporates a narrative turn at the end of the story, it must make the audience question the truth of the rest of the movie. To achieve the drama and shock factor that a final act twist requires, it's no wonder that so many thrillers push the narrative to the absolute limit, exploring the extreme conclusions that leave the audience astounded. Many of the best movie plot twists are in thrillers because the genre lends itself to unexpected events and creates tension and stakes by keeping the audience guessing. Many of these films touch upon questions of identity, destiny, and the nature of reality. Cinema is a great place to explore these philosophical discussions safely. Overwhelmingly, the actors in these projects give standout performances, as it rests upon their shoulders to make the viewer care about the characters and hypothesize about potential endings without giving the twist away. The biggest plot twists in Christopher Nolan's movies have cemented the director as a beloved contributor to the thriller genre. The Prestige plays with time and perception the same way that his other movies do, but it doesn't tackle true events as many of Nolan's recent projects have. However, the fictional narrative allows Nolan to play with the audience's expectations and make them believe the illusions at the heart of the plot. The Prestige's twist is not only shocking, but also calls all the actions and morality of the characters into question. Though The Prestige isn't Nolan's most critically acclaimed film, it's one of his most unbelievable and pushes the audience to question their ability to distinguish the difference between fantasy and reality. The Prestige's twist is not only shocking, but also calls all the actions and morality of the characters into question. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale make excellent foils as the competing magicians Robert and Alfred, creating explosive chemistry that makes the audience care all the more interested in the truth behind their tricks. The tragic narrative of Vanilla Sky stars Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz, and Penelope Cruz form a dangerous love triangle that ends in disaster. It becomes clear fairly quickly in Vanilla Sky that there's something wrong with David, Cruz, and the world he's perceiving. However, neither David nor the audience can determine what exactly is happening. As glitches start forming in the idyllic life he's built, it's clear that someone or something is altering his world, and the answer will mean the loss of everything he holds dear. Though Vanilla Sky doesn't include one of Tom Cruise's movie villain roles, it's still a refreshing change to see Cruise tackling a complex dramatic role instead of in his typical action-oriented projects. However, there's still plenty of momentum in Vanilla Sky, as the propulsive narrative might grow confusing, but it's never boring. Despite the different realities David is experiencing, both he and the other actors are firmly rooted in the story arc and keep the audience dropped into the world. After the first plot twist in Predestination, it seems that there can't be any more shocking reveals before the end of the story. However, this couldn't be further from the truth, as every piece of Predestination is meticulously planned and unfolds according to the same careful foreshadowing the characters experience. It's because of this that it feels as if there's no way to stop the events that unfold, as they were always meant to happen this way and always will. Much like its name, Predestination believes in destiny. Sarah Snook joins Ethan Hawke as the lead of Predestination, with each actor playing off each other and building their characters together. Sarah Snook joins Ethan Hawke as the lead of Predestination, with each actor playing off each other and building their characters together. Predestination is a classic example of a sci-fi thriller that audiences are still confused about, as time travel and the paradoxical nature of fate are at the forefront of the narrative. Though Predestination drops hints about the story's opinion, the narrative turn leaves it up to the audience to decide if they, too, will try and combat the inevitability of fate. The beloved crime thriller franchise, Now You See Me, began in 2013 with the original movie that executes the story's formula perfectly. Though Now You See Me didn't receive the utmost praise from critics, it holds plenty of surprises and incorporates a twist that will compel every viewer. Made up of a fantastic ensemble cast, Now You See Me cleverly uses one of its most unassuming characters to pull the strings from behind the scenes, embodying the